What else we got? Showcase. Showcase. Oh man. Let's talk about good old Showcase real quick, man. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. My name is Ninja X21. Coming to you guys with another video. Today's video is going to be like a unedited, but it's going to be kind of edited, but like it's going to be like a review on WWE 2K25. Before we get into the review of the game, we're going to go over the good and the bad about the game. I think I want to go over the good first because since the beginning, you know, before the game release, I've been very, very negative on it. Especially when it came to the island mode, which is not on PC, which I'm on, by the way. But yeah, about the island mode, yeah, I was very, very critical of that mode, and I had every reason to be, considering how it came out, what you can do with it and everything. I was right to criticize that mode, but let's go over the positives today. If you guys continue to enjoy the content, make sure you give it a like, subscribe, trigger the bell so you always get notified every time a new video releases, and let's get right into it. So I have basically a top 10. I think I could have added more things on the negative side than the positive side, obviously because this game has a lot of flaws, you know. It has a lot of flaws. So I think I'm gonna start from the bottom and going all the way up to 1. Which number 1 is unfair, but we'll get to it in a few. So I put for number 10. They made this mode right here really good. My Rise. I never played My Rise. I don't think on the PC version. I play My Rise every time on console. On the PC, you know, with tribute and everything, you can get all that free. You know, stuff from my faction, stuff from my. We're talking a little bit about that earlier. Well, later. But yeah, My Rise is a freaking nice mode. I think what they did this year, which was a little bit better than last year, is the phones. You ain't have to do all that DM talking on the phone. I mean, they had a little bit of stuff for that, but it ain't like it was like every little thing. Side quest. Oh, I gotta be on the phone for that. Why can't you walk up to somebody, you have some audio dialogue or something? Why can't you walk backstage or do something like that? I'm not trying to be negative, but I think that was a good thing this year that they took out, because WWE 2K22 through I think 24, they was doing that stuff. Even though I like 24's My Rise, I don't know if I like 23 or 22. I gotta replay those to see if I like them. But I really did like 24's with the whole Roman situation in that one. I think that one was really cool. But let's keep talking about 2K25. They did really good. They did really good with the My Rise, and one of the best things for me personally is the fact that they added casual clothing. I'm tired of my dude wearing some kind of jobber-esque, not main event-esque type freaking clothing, like you're a freaking jobber or a mid-carder walking around with the clothes you had in the previous games. But casual clothing and the fact that you can pick what kind of clothing that you want was a really, really nice touch. Now, one thing I would like to add, and this might sound a little bit negative, but 2K, if you guys can add like training gear as well, because you know they put us in points for training gear. I put paint on my character's eyes, and when they put me in like casual gym clothing or something like that, and let's say if I wanted to make my character bald because y'all make the game to the point where I can't slap the mask on my character, I think it would be better to show you. So let's go to my character in the game. This is also a problem, the way his mask is looking. I got a GM outfit. What the word? Yeah, let's just click on him. So I think another thing to add is if you are doing the Um, not casual clothes. Casual clothes, that thing is fine. Keep that in, but training gear, training gear will be fine as well because you guys did put us through a training sequence in the My Rise mode, and even though it was for a little section of the game, uh, he, it showed his face paint and it showed his face. I don't want it to show his face. Because sometimes I just don't work on my character's face. There's no point to if I don't plan on taking the mask off. So I don't work on his face half the time. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But like, we need like gym clothes, and this is more than positive criticism than the negative criticism. We need like a training gear and stuff like that in the game. And for that to be number 10, it was a lot that I had to say about that. Let's go ahead and exit out. I feel like I had to say that. World Tour My Faction. We'll go over that later. Let's go over the island. As far as what they did positively, which I can't say nothing positively about the island. But one thing that they brought was something to the creation suite. We get more like create a superstar, parts and stuff like that. But my favorite thing is the hair, especially for the female, because I did put a hairstyle with my character Ramirez from My Rise this year. I absolutely love that hairstyle on her. I think the hairstyles was a big positive. And if you guys want to bring out the island next year, which I think y'all will, throw in more hairstyles, because that's something that's worth buying. That's something worth our money, even though I think it's stupid that, we have to spend our VC on, even more stuff, or just spend money on more stuff, even though we bought the whole edition of the game. At least most of us bought the whole edition of the game. I just find it ridiculous at times, but if you have to make us buy something, make it good. Put effort into it, make it good. But yeah, the hairstyles was a big positive. I loved it. Only bad part about it, y'all didn't put nothing on PC. Make us grind for it or something. I would have put it up on PC for people to buy and create a superstar or something like that. I would have took it. I for sure would have took it. But yeah, that's all I have to say about the island. And plus it was just a new mode they took a chance on. It's the only thing positive I gotta say. All right, let's go over the World Tour and My Faction. Let me actually go ahead and click on My Faction. I don't know. I kind of figured that was gonna pop up. World Tour mode was absolutely genius. Like, it was genius. It was brilliant. One of the reasons because it looked like it had some story behind it, for one, even though you had to read it. But you had a chance to get unlockable characters in the game. They had like I think Seth Rollins and a whole bunch of other people that you could pick up. I think it was a John Cena in World Tour and stuff like that. That was amazing. That was amazing. That's the best part of My Faction, and that's the only good part about My Faction. We can go and talk about personas and how bad they are and how. I hate how they have it, so you have to get them. It's not like Madden. I hate to bring Madden up, but they do at least give you a chance to earn like a lot of coins and a lot of cards to build up your team in the game through challenges. My Rise don't offer anything like that. Or I mean, not My Rise, My Faction, excuse me. But they don't offer you anything like that. You have to play, and then once you do so much playing, you can't earn nothing until they bring something out for you to earn, like packs and stuff like that. Like, bring out some challenges or something like that. Even though I'm speaking positively about the World Tour mode, we'll go over the rest later. I am putting negatives as I'm putting in positives. I definitely realize that. 7. You know, I'm gonna say DLCs were pretty good or decent this year. I'm not gonna sit there and complain. It's a lot of packs that could have been out this year that could have been really, really good. One of my favorite DLC characters is Penta this year. I think they did a really good job with Penta. His moveset is really good, and I enjoy playing this Penta as my first, with the DLC dropping, he was the first I played. Penta was really good. There's a lot of DLC characters that's in the game. Let's actually go ahead and look at it. I don't know if they... Okay, download superstars. So this is the DLC characters. We got Abyss, Aleister Black. I need to turn this off. Alex Shelley, Badass Billy Gunn, Bull Nakano, Chris Sabin, Cody Rhodes, D'Lo Brown, Dexter. Oh yeah, I forgot you get the wide 6-pack. I forgot. That caught me off guard. I forgot about that. Dexter Lumis, El Grande Americano. You know, I feel like we should have had him in the game. It's fine. Elite Jey Uso. He's down. Oh yeah, Bloodline Edition. Elite Roman Reigns, Elite Undertaker, Eric Rowan, Julia, The Great Khali, Jalen Brunson. I know, Jalen Brunson. Jey Uso, WrestleMania 41. We got Joe Gacy, Jordan Grace, KSI. They could have did him so much better, but KSI regardless. Mark Henry, New Jack, Nikki Cross, Penta, my favorite. I think out of all of these downloaded superstars, I think Penta's my favorite. Road Dogg, Jesse James. We got The Rock 97. We got Shaquille O'Neal. Stephanie Valkyrie. How did I forget about her? She's freaking amazing. That was an amazing DLC. Therese Halliburton, Uncle Howdy, Undertaker 90, and then we got Victoria, another great one. A lot of great additions to the download superstars, like Jalen Brunson and Therese Halliburton. That's kind of like where I have an issue because, and maybe even Shaquille, but that's kind of like where I have an issue with the DLCs. Like, we kind of want wrestlers. We really do want wrestlers, but you give us these NBA people and act like we're gonna play with them. I played with probably Therese Halliburton with a DLC first drop. Haven't touched Therese Halliburton or Jalen Brunson since. And then if they were in matches, they would probably be in my Royal Rumble matches. But I usually pick who's in my Royal Rumble matches. So they usually aren't in matches at all. So I feel like I wasted money because they gave me something that not only I was expecting, but I didn't want. And I feel like some of you guys may feel the same way, but yeah, the DLC characters, I feel like it was good this year, but even with them, I don't know, it kind of takes it down a notch, but maybe I'm just talking to talk at this point. Maybe I'm talking out my ass. I don't know, but I feel like that had to be addressed. Something has to be said. I'm gonna speak what's on my mind, and if you guys don't like it, you know, it is what it is. But what else we got? Showcase. Showcase. Oh man. Let's talk about good old Showcase real quick, man. Ninja. What do you have positive to say about Showcase mode? The beginning, the WrestleMania 40 match was done great. That's what I put in my notes. The WrestleMania 40 match was done great. The Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns, Bloodline Rules match, the cut scenes, everything that went on in that match was perfect. Anything else in that Showcase mode, forget it. Boring. I don't care. I don't care. This game got a stacked roster. That's number 5. I didn't think I numbered them, but we'll go ahead and talk about this real quick. Start from the top. And we'll just scroll down. We won't show everybody, but as you guys know, WWE 2K25 has really done it with their roster this year. Some of them are my customs, so if you see customs, that's my B. But you got a bloated roster. I don't think it's nothing bad I can say about the roster other than the fact that, like, some people, some of them are mods, by the way. If you see like a Blake Monroe or something like that, somebody you ain't seen scrolling through your roster. Some of them are mods, some of them are customs. So don't freak out about that. But yeah, this game got a freaking stacked roster. What more can you say? What more can you say? The only negative that I can take out of this is certain people should have been on this game. Certain people should have been on this game from, I think, the NXT side more than likely. Other than that, pretty stacked roster. I didn't even know Ethan Page was on this game. I didn't pay attention. Sometimes I go through the roster while I'm playing on my console and just be like, I forgot he was on the game. Yeah, but freaking stacked roster. Freaking stacked roster that they have. Some of them are my mods and stuff, so yeah, don't, like I said, don't freak out about that. What else we got? Universe mode being improved. Let's go ahead and click on universe mode. Have I done universe mode on this game yet? Oh yeah, my John Cena universe mode. I forgot about this. They added some things here and there to universe mode. They added things here and there. Is there anything special, really? Some people enjoy it. Some people enjoy it. I just think it needs more. I feel like after, a little bit of playing it, I feel like some of the stuff is just repetitive. Sometimes I don't even want to know what's going to happen, but they telling me what's going to happen before the match, going on with the rivalries. But a lot of rivalries need to be in this game, like a lot of options for different cutscenes. I think it needs to be, I'm sorry to say this, maybe I'm greedy here, but I think it needs to be hundreds of different cutscenes. I don't think having 20 helps. I need some variety with tag teams, singles, triple threat rivalries, fatal 4-way rivalries, something to make a 6-man tag, something. I need some story here, man. That's why people want to create a story. But a positive that I can take out of this is the fact that they at least tried to improve on some things this year. Can I think off the top of my head of what exactly they improved? No, I can't. I haven't played universe mode in some time, so I can't say off the top of my head. But they definitely have improved on some stuff rather than they did previous years. But it's okay, It's better than it used to be, but it needs big improvement. This should be the mode. Universe mode should be the mode everybody's wanna play. It should be the mode that everybody wants to play. We'll talk a little bit more about that too. New gameplay features. I guess I can give them credit for that, even though the gameplay is largely the same. But the barricade diving stood out to me. I actually do it a lot now, especially when I'm playing with my character. I'm like, okay, I forgot about that because I got on 2K24 and I couldn't do it. I was like, okay, let me get on 25. 25, I can see the difference. Even though I thought the AI was a little tougher on 2K24. I'm gonna look at my negatives real quick because I thought of something for a negative for them. And I want to add it before I forget. Okay, let me go ahead and. I had to add that. All right. Yeah, but gameplay features, they got some things to smooth, Um, gameplay feels largely the same though. I don't know. I feel like they gotta do something soon. You can't go every year with your gameplay the same. I feel like it worked back for the older games, but for these, it just feels like I'm getting an update. You know what I'm saying? Like none particularly crazy. Number two, realistic create a wrestler. Uh, you can make some crazy creations on this game, even though I feel like they are limited you from creating your character a really, really good way. Because if they don't add something that I'm particularly looking for in Creation Suite next year, I might actually lose my mind. But this is one of my greatest creations. He freaking looks crazy good. She looks crazy good, bro. I have no complaint about, how I made her at all, man. Maybe the designs and stuff, maybe I could have did a little bit better on that. But she was one, and where's my character Ramirez? Like, I've done a really good job with them this year. And I have no complaint on how wrestlers look. It could be some things added. I'm sure the people that create on the daily could tell you what could be added to Creation Suite. Uh, I'll talk a little bit about that in my negatives because it's definitely something I want in Creation Suite. Um, I guess we're doing the review and everything else at the same time. There's some things I do want in Creation Suite for sure. Number one is probably gonna hurt y'all, but mods took this game to a whole nother different level. On PC, you can mod and have these crazy mods on the game. For example, let me go ahead and just boot a match up real quick. I'm not shying away for showing you guys everything that that I can see visually with my own eyes. But Nikki Bella, let's do Nikki Bella and this Liv Morgan 25 that I got, the XO black attire. I think I'd rather show you guys the entrances at that point. But Mars are just so freaking great on this game. Mars take it to a whole different level. It really does. That's freaking Liv Morgan. That's not a model she has on the game, by the way. This is a mod. And Nikki Bella. I think they did great with her too. Let me go ahead and skip it. Match starting, boom. Looks freaking amazing, right? Looks freaking amazing. Crazy. Crazy. I love Mars. They take it to a whole different level. So that's it for the positives for WWE 2K25. One might be like, hey man, you gotta chill with this. But let's go over the bad for this. And then we got some comments from a little bit of people from the chat too. I know a lot of people are gonna give, off their thoughts now, but I wish they could have gave it, some of my subscribers could have given their thoughts from what I put in the post. You guys need to check the post, guys. Need to check the post so I can get you guys takes on these, man. I could have had a lot of you guys in the video, but I did get a few people that saw it. What we want to start for first for the bad, and more could have been added for the bad, by the way. But I'm gonna show I'm just gonna go over what I have here. Referee slow counts. It's horrible. Fix it. Oh my goodness. I cannot tell you how many times in the match the referee cannot get to count to one and nothing's happened to the ref. I get it if I hit the ref with a super kick or throw him out the ring or something, or powerbomb him or something. But if I'm knocking down somebody with a clothesline and it literally takes the wind out of them and I go for a cover or hit my finisher and go for a cover and he starts at the ground very slow with a count, why are we waiting to fix something like that, 2K? Why are we waiting to fix something like that? Why are we waiting until the next game to give you something that we could have gave, well, to give the community something that y'all could have gave months ago? Show that you care. Update your freaking game. And not for new content. Fix some things, man. We can talk about the belt plates too. They literally uploaded a picture of John Cena with the Intercontinental title after he beat Dominic Mysterio. They threw up a picture of him, John Cena, holding up the Intercontinental title, and the side plates were freaking basically off the belt. They were glitched side plates on the belt. Even they know the problems exist, they just not fixing it. That's why I'm so hard on them. 2K showcases are not 2K showcases no more. They not. The best one that I played was 2K15 showcase. 16 was great, 14 was great. I was on Rolly's stream the other day. Well, actually it was last night. We was talking about 2K. He said something about 2K19. 2K20 was actually pretty good too. The women's showcase. I went back to play that. You guys, talk about, oh my God, he just said 2K20. Oh my God, he just said 2K20. Guys, 2K20, they actually updated that game so it's not as glitchy as it once was. It's playable. And I have a stream of me playing the women's showcase in WWE 2K20. You guys want to check that out, go check that out. But it was amazing. It was amazing. I enjoyed it. But showcases or not showcases anymore. Take that mess out. Put Road to WrestleMania in. That way we can have us a Mirage with our superstar. We can have a Road to WrestleMania with, compelling storyline. Even though it won't be the same as SmackDown versus Raw, but they have a chance to make it better. Make a storyline with some of the biggest superstars that you got on your freaking roster. Like I'm saying, Rhea Ripley should have a showcase for the women. If you want to add another one to the women, who's another big asset that you can add? It could be Io, it can be Asuka, it can be Bianca. But I'm gonna say give Rhea one and give Bianca one for Road to WrestleMania. You take showcase out, you slap Road to WrestleMania. It's not gonna be called Road to WrestleMania. I would call it the mode the road. I would call it the road, honestly. But Rhea Ripley, let's say a total of five freaking stories, and maybe a bonus one if you pre-order the game or something like that. Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair. You gotta have one with Cody Rhodes. Roman Reigns would be a good one, and I think you should do a tag team storyline. So either put the Usos or like the New Day or something. Like, what we doing? What we doing? Showcase needs to go. It needs to go. I just got messaged, so I was kind of looking at my phone. Yeah. That's all I gotta say there. Next, what else did I put? Removing community creations tabs. Trying to figure out what that is. Oh yeah. I think it's the most recent tab, isn't it? I wonder why is it. I gotta make sure I know what I'm talking about here. This game. I guess it's not cooperating with me. But I think what I was talking about was like, you know how you got most downloaded and you got a most recent tab? I think they don't have none like that in Creation Suite. And on top of that, Creation Suite is not shared with PC this year because I guess the island or something like that. It's stupid. It's a whole stupid situation, but community creation need to come to be crossplay with PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox, and whatever else has WWE 2K25 because that's largely ridiculous. Gameplay feeling largely the same. I said that earlier. Gameplay feels the same. It's just like an added feature used every year. And then you got matches like a casket. Yeah, they got the casket match in here. They got the ambulance match. The mini games need to change. Not everyone should have the same mini game for those matches. Mini games need to change for those, but gameplay largely feels the same. Y'all guys got to do something to fix that. Gameplay feels largely the same. What else we have? Universe mode lacking attention. Yeah, like I said, universe mode should be one of the top modes, if not the top mode. But they're gonna push my faction and probably the island again next year to be the modes that people will want to play because it can make them money. They don't want to do anything for story modes or any offline modes that are significantly important to get you to want to play it, because they want you to play the modes that they've invested a lot of their time into. That way they can make more bread for you spending money. For example, my faction and the island, where, you know, stuff that you got to spend VC on the island, as far as hairstyles, clothing, you know, shoes, all that good stuff. My faction, card packs, and personas. They want you to spend all your money on that stuff. That way you can avoid playing these beautiful modes like Universe and, you know, My Rise and all that. Some of you don't gotta spend money on something that you want to enjoy, so they don't invest their time into it. So I think Universe mode should be one of the top modes, honestly. You want me to be completely honest with you? Universe mode should be one of the top modes. It's ridiculous. Back when you know, they was doing WWE 2K14 and all those other games. You bought the whole edition to the game, you were set all year, and you had the greatest time ever. Now you gotta pay more money after you bought the whole edition to get stuff in the game. Oh, we know we put a lot of time in these creations. Some of this crap you putting out for personas and how expensive they are, some of them weren't even done correctly. Like AJ Styles Retro, I got a mod to look better than that, man. Trish Stratus 03, I got a mod to look better than that. Come on now. Come on now. Don't even play us, man. Don't even play us. Recycle models from the previous year. I think a lot of the women players that play WWE 2K, a lot of women that will create wrestlers and stuff in the game, they will tell you this one. And they also will tell you the next one I'm about to say too. Recycle models. I'm talking about like Maurice. Who else was a recycle model? Raquel. So many different models in the game. And you telling me you can't give them a different attire, you can't switch the model up, give them a new hairstyle, something like that. You gotta give us the same one you gave us the previous year. You know how lazy that is? And I think a good portion, a good percentage of their of the roster in this game last year was copy and paste. That's ridiculous, man. Think about it. Ridiculous. Lacking hair and other features to Creation Suite. Another one of those the women that create wrestlers and stuff, and people that focus on specifically women creations and stuff like that. They got me included at this point. They got me wanting to create women's cars, and, you know, grab the mods that you know, your Bia and all like everybody like Vel is releasing as far as mods is concerned. They making me just want to grab all the female to women stuff because they make it look so good. I think it's a Tori Wilson out on Xbox and PlayStation 5 right now that looks really, really good. make me want to go on Xbox and pick that up. You know, they done a really good job this year, and they have been very vocal about how the women need attention year's games. And then let's talk about Rhea Ripley real quick. I think her model in 24 slapped the hair that she has on the Rhea model from 24. I think that Rhea model from 24 looks better than 25. I don't know what y'all been doing. And then we can talk about Sheamus too. Sheamus with his eyes and how he looks. Sheamus looks awful. He looked better in last year's game. I played 24. I seen that Sheamus. Got on 25. Seen this Sheamus. Not good. Not good. I don't know what we doing. I don't know what we doing. I'm hearing rumors that the game is supposed to release early next year. No, we cannot do that. No. No. We cannot do that. Buying the highest edition means nothing. At this point, it feels like buying the highest edition of the game gets you nowhere. Absolutely nowhere. Especially with the personas that they add, and then you get on the game and you look on the roster and you see how many things got a question mark, how many things need unlocked. Especially if you're on Xbox and PlayStation, where you cannot get the stuff for free like you can on my faction on PC. It's a struggle, man. It's so unsatisfying to look at something that's unlocked through my faction, and you can't get on there and unlock it. You gotta wait till these events roll out and stuff like that, and this stuff is locked. Randy Orton, I think it was 09 or something like that. One of them, the Randy Orton release. I really wanted to get that. I was on vacation. I couldn't get it by the time I came back. They got rid of it or something like that until they put it out for on the market, or the event challenge rolls back out or something like that. I'm like, dude, that's so freaking stupid. That's so freaking stupid. Like, my faction is literally one of the most hated modes, in my opinion. We'll talk a little bit more about my faction in a minute. But not giving consistent feedback with community. For years now, we have addressed problems, and unless they are very, 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 very big problems, 2K managed to ignore the community any chance that they get. They will see what exactly people are saying about the game. I get it. We shouldn't be overly negative about the game, but for people that spent money, so passionate about a wrestling game, we should be able to get what we want. If I want Sheamus' model fixed, if I want Nikki Bella's model fixed, which it did get fixed. Nikki Bella looked a little bit better for those who play the console version. Nikki Bella does look a little bit better in the game, I will say. And then they gave her hair too, so that was awesome. They tried to give us a copy and paste Nikki Bella for 2K23. That did not work out for them. The community was very, very, on their heads about it, and then they went and talked about Nikki Bella actually went on and say it doesn't look like her, it looks awful and stuff like that. So community feedback, we need more people responding to us when things are messed up. I'm talking about with the game being buggy to the point where you can't even hop on and play it. It's crashing every second. We need a response team. We do. Tell me why I'm telling lies. Makes no sense. Almost every patch breaks the game. That was another big problem. They was rolling out patches, people losing their saved data, and all types of stuff was happening. What we doing? What we doing? Patch will roll out, you can't even play your game. Every time I heard a new patch was coming, I'm over here. I'm not excited. I was never excited about a single patch after the first one in this game. Buggy from the start. Even though I thought the start, playing the game from the beginning, a few months in was actually the best this game has been all year, in my opinion. Right now it's slowing down. Obviously, they're going to stop rolling out stuff for it unless it's for my faction and the island. I heard there's some Christmas stuff out, or getting ready to come out in the island, something like that. I ain't going to play it, so it don't matter. Let's talk about the last one here, and then we'll get into the comments at the end. My faction personas are tedious. They are. People at 2K won't freaking. I don't think they're gonna change that. I don't think they're gonna change the my faction thing. That is freaking crazy. The personas, how you obtain them, is freaking crazy. So much stuff behind it, and there's so much cheating involved too. I did a Bianca Belair thing, and I was having issues because the TV is not responsive at my cousin's place. The TV, when you hit the counter button, it's kind of like delayed. You get input delay. So I kept getting hit with like a power bomb on the outside by Odyssey Ref. She's a freaking 90 something overall. She'll throw you back in the ring and pin you, and then it's hard to kick out with the input delay as well. So it's been very hard for me personally to play that game on my console because I'm not here playing it. Y'all know my situation, but yeah, ridiculous. My faction is very, very tedious. As far as like what I put, there's everything right there for the positive side. Caryoda says maybe we can give them credit for doing something new with the whole island thing. What did I put? I guess so, maybe new, but it wasn't worth playing with the constant lagging. Made me thought it was my internet. Facts. Because a problem that I had from the island from the get-go is you just lagging through. Sometimes, maybe once in a blue moon, that melts smooth, but you just lagging through the whole entire time, walking across that small little island the whole time. Shadow says, I only enjoyed universe mode, to be honest. Playing as a wrestler like you like is awesome. The superstar mode she was talking about. It's okay. In my opinion, it's okay. What did I put? You can do that on exhibition, LOL. Shadow funny, bro. Shadow is funny. But anywho, that I don't know. I just think they can do a little bit better on that. Maybe I'm asking for too much. Maybe I'm asking for way, way too much. What can y'all add to my top 10 criticism with WWE 2K25 this year? What is some things you would like to add? For example, 2K25, Sheamus and Rhea Ripley are a downgrade to that 2K24 model. Did I just bring that up? Didn't I just bring that up? I forgot to even post it. They need to add a skip button on my rise after you complete it for the first time. I think it should just be a skip in general. But he's right. Slay's right. Needs to be a skip button after you finish it. Especially if they're gonna make you replay it again. Don't make me rewatch the same cutscenes. It's ridiculous. Yuga from Rolly Streams. He says, add Royal Rumble Survivor Series to my GM. Yeah, do that. And let us edit arenas and titles and raise the max budget to 80K, in my opinion. Yeah. We should have more money for people that we want to sign to, make the best show we can. Of course. I Quit and Inferno matches needs to return. I Quit definitely needs to return. Inferno matches, yeah, I would agree, but how would they do it? That's my problem. How would they do it with this type of gameplay with the game? How would they do an Inferno match? Not saying it's not possible, but how would they do it? A Road to WrestleMania with 5 wrestlers and a creative wrestler storyline. I mean, I feel like us having Rise is good for the creator wrestler, but I think we should keep it separate from Road to WrestleMania. Road to WrestleMania can take over Showcase, and then you can have 5 wrestlers with that, and then the creator wrestler can have the Rise. So make it separate, in my opinion. Or you can just make it one whole mode. It's either or. Um, More side story into my rise. It just needs more story. I don't think it needs side story necessarily. I just think it just needs more story. The story just needs to be longer for my rise. I don't think it needs side story. But I get what you're saying there. You know, something to kind of just make the gameplay feel a little bit longer. Not necessarily side story, but just make the story a bit longer. A showcase that's actually important and love like a tag team showcase. Yeah, that'd be good. But I kind of wish, like, you know, we can. Well, they do have TNA stuff. With, you know, WWE has to deal with TNA. They could do something with the Hardy Boys, but I would love Edge and Christian and the Dudleys and stuff if they do that. But you know what Edge and Christian are. So I would think they'll probably, excuse me, I think they'll probably do something like the Usos or the New Day possibly. And what else we got here from Yuga? Universe mode that does 75% of the work. I'm telling you, Universe mode should be one of the top modes we can play. Yuga's 100% right. A Universe mode that does 75% of the work for you? Heck yeah. And doesn't feel like it's a bother. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't feel like you gotta put in a whole lot of work yourself. More attire parts for a wrestler in case you want to make alternate attire. Like add HBK05 chaps as default, but if you want to change, there's more chaps of HBK. Yeah, I completely agree here. I said, okay, great ad. Making a video on these. Definitely gonna need your thoughts in my next post as well. Didn't hear no thoughts from him in the positives, but yeah, we gotta see this. All right, Caryoda posted on too, so shout out to Caryoda. Them making you pay for things that should have already been in the game. Yes, I think we gotta re-scrap a Charlotte too. Last year, I know that's not what he's talking about, but that just popped up in my brain. It's stupid, man. It's stupid. 2K probably gonna look at me and just be like, this dude's just complaining to complain. I'm just being honest as honest can be, man. I'm just being honest as honest can be. It's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. But yeah. That's all basically for the video today. Talking about WWE 2K25. We're definitely gonna try to get out some more content going, but until then, I mean, happy Thanksgiving to everybody. I don't know when this video is gonna upload, but if it's on Thanksgiving or is it if it's today, either way, happy Thanksgiving. I hope you guys have an amazing Thanksgiving and Black Friday as well. If you guys want to support me via Cash App, because your boy, I ain't gonna lie, your boy's struggling in life right now. I got bills. I got bills that I want to pay. Some bills I just wish I could cancel, but unfortunately, the 3 that I'm working with right now, I can't cancel. But yeah, your boy's going through it. It's a lot. It's a lot that I gotta go through right now. Sometimes I don't even want to come down here to make content because, you know, that can run up the power, you know, obviously the electric bill. I'm not working anywhere right now. I got laid off from my job. So if you guys can support me via Cash App, it's obviously the money sign at X21 Ninja. Money sign X21 Ninja. If you guys choose to support and help your boy, I would appreciate it because I'm trying to just get through it, man, until I can get a job. Unemployment's not working, nothing's working for your boy. Freaking sucks. It freaking sucks. I'm trying to get a job and it's like the worst time of the year to kind of like get laid off from your job. Didn't get fired, but I just got laid off. It's freaking ridiculous. I wish I could just do content. I wish these videos would roll out to people. That way I can, you know, make a living doing content creation. I'd make a video every day if I could. You know, if I know, you know, if I know it's going to end, good for me. But anyway, enough rambling, enough making people sad over here. But thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate y'all. You know, y'all still been helping me out. Shout out to y'all. And y'all should be getting a live stream from me too. So that should be fun. So maybe this won't. I don't know. Maybe it will get edited or not edited. I don't know. But thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.